It's so weird. It did not ring on Discord. Hi, how you doing?
Hello,
Hello, hello. Let me check if people can hear you. Can you speak a little bit for me?
hello.
Yeah,
Speaking a
that's
little bit. Speaking a
hell
little
yeah,
bit.
that is perfect. People should be able to hear you. I see
Okay,
the
okay.
volume on my OBS, so everything should be perfect. How are you doing?
Pretty chill.
Hell yeah. Did you have a nice day?
Lost my mind a little bit from some stupid bugs I was trying to fix for stream, but I got it.
Yeah, I
Just
mean,
some silly things happened with the code.
yeah. What happened? Would you mind telling me tell me a bit more about this?
Okay, so the silliest one was my buttons weren't working on one of the screens after I added the tutorial to the other stuff.
Hmm.
But what was happening was I disabled for quality of life on Redmaster's stream. I wanted on the other stuff screen
Yeah.
for you when you press escape for it to go back up a level to be like a back button.
Mm.
However, in the other like function in the JavaScript, whenever I press a button, it would just completely reset the other stuff screen. So it'd take it to where you'd go like from the menu. So when I try to click anything, if it wasn't the main other stuff screen and I was in the other stuff menu, then it would take me back to the default where you'd go from the menu. I'm not sure if I didn't explain that
No, no,
right.
I get it. It's actually very it seems very much of a hell of a bug to fix, honestly. And it's
But
always
say you're trying to enter a building.
mm-hmm.
And then after you enter the building, you like go to the bathroom or go to the office.
Yeah.
Instead of when you go to the office or the bathroom, it just sends you back to the lobby because like somewhere else in the code in like a different script, it's sending you to the front door.
Oh, and I guess like priority, I suppose.
No, it overwrites what it was doing.
Yeah, okay. Damn, that is indeed pretty goofy. I guess I would be very confused if that were to happen to me.
Because I'm looking at the code, but the issue is happening in like a different function in a different script. So
Hmm.
like the code in the script I'm looking at is fine.
Right.
Issue is elsewhere.
But anyway, I'm very glad that you managed to fix it, and the latest patch should be downloaded. So I don't think we will be encountering the bug on this on this iteration. Hopefully, we also don't find any others. But
It
we
should be good.
hell yeah, I like this confidence.
The only
Uh,
thing that might be an issue is I just pushed a fix to make sure there's a high cap, like a maximum amount of range units for the unit game, and I
mm,
don't know how that's gonna work. I didn't test it,
I mean,
but
we'll
in theory,
we'll
the
discover
thing I
this
pushed
together.
worked.
Okay, so before I actually dive into the game, I would have a couple of questions, not just for you about your background with games and developments in general. So, the first one I'd like to ask you is, um, what would you say was one of your biggest influence when making a game? Like by making 9 games, 2 buttons. Like, what did you have any like specific inspiration, or did you just like wake up one day and be like, I want to be a game developer, I'll make this game?
I've always liked video games, and then kind of like cool math games, sort of
Mm.
the fun flash games, kind of made me fall in love with games.
Honestly, I feel like a lot of people like from like let's just say like between 20 and like their 30s. I'm unsure on what how old you are, but I feel like people like from this kind of age range have usually started with a lot of them have started with flash games and stuff and like internet browser games when they were younger. So it's very fun to see that this was one of your first interaction with video games because I feel like a lot of people can relate to that, especially cool mat games. Did you have any like specific games that you liked on these kind of sites? Did you remember like one that were like, oh yeah, I love to play that so much?
I'd say like Bloons Tower Defense 5,
Oh yeah,
Bubble
that's
Tanks 2, like Bubble Tanks TD,
mm-hmm.
One Will Survive. Uh, think those are the main ones off the top of my head.
That's very
Little
nice.
stars, little wars for little stars.
Ooh, okay. I don't know. I knew the first three ones, but I don't think I know this one. This is actually very interesting because I definitely played a lot of balloons myself when I was younger. So it's very fun to see someone else that played, especially the fifth one. Um, I've seen a bit of the previous ones, but the fifth was the one I also started playing with. So it's really interesting to see, and I guess I can maybe see maybe like a bit of the influence of the game in your current project. um, all right. So on to the next question. For how long have you been developing the game? Like starting from all like the idea of like, okay, I want to make a game, into like actually making it into the release now on Steam.
So I started this game project 2 summers ago, and he only made the first two games and then half of the third one before I dropped the project.
Mm.
I just didn't like have the drive or will to do it at the time. But then this summer, I've been doing like a lot better this year than some previous years. So I had like the energy and the will to complete the game. So I started again this summer in like late September, I think.
Okay, so like it took you started like 2-ish years ago, and then
Yeah, about 2.5.
yeah, okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's very nice. I think that it's definitely very good, very good progress. And have you done everything by yourself, or did you like get some freelancer to do some art or some part of the code?
Not everything is done by me.
Hell yeah! Was there a part of the game that you liked doing more than other?
Um, Maybe some of the sillier stuff that he put in, kind of like the screen where you can punch me.
Oh yeah, yeah. I saw that. Yes,
I
I
wanted
saw
to
that
add some
yesterday.
like silly flair to the game. I don't want to ever take myself too seriously. Like I want some goofy, you know? I want some goofy, some silly stuff
Oh yeah.
and things I do.
Honestly, I can relate to that a lot. Definitely.
Kind of like flipping off the one cat on the menu, like kind of make it just kind of silly stuff like that.
Yeah.
That
No.
that cat deserves it too. They're a jerk. They mess with the other cats all the time.
I suppose that's your cat.
I know it's my buddy's cat I live with that I rent with
Oh.
from.
Okay. Okay. How many cats do you have in total?
There are three cats. We know
Ooh,
there's four. A new
four.
cat.
Ooh, nice. What are their name?
We got Artemis. We got Hecate. We have Hera, and then Nick.
Those are very original
Hera's
name.
the
That
jerk.
that's for sure. Okay. So I've opened the game. Let me see if OBS is kind enough to yeah. Oh, okay. So I will need to
Oh wait,
use.
I
Hmm?
the one thing I didn't change back was the game starts faster.
Oh, okay. Yeah. For those of you who
You're not
missed
gonna
it,
have you're not gonna have 3 seconds of me staring you down and only one.
yeah. There was a small delay for OBS to display the source, but basically, when you open the game, you have this wonderful face of Lena saying "suffer," which I feel like is a like a like a premonition of what's gonna happen throughout the game.
Mhm.
I love. I definitely love the potatoes or whatever it is right now. At the
Yeah,
bottom
those
left.
are potato circles.
Oh yeah, they definitely seem nice. And is there a reason why you just decided to put like random pictures of stuff in the bottom left corner? I know you love to do silly things, but like like what is this
They just
picture
like
of you with
there's
money?
just like just like the heart of like flash games, you know?
Hmm.
Like a little silly, just heart put into it. Like you have no idea what 6621 means, right? But it
Hmm.
means something to me. I kind of want people to see it and be like, "Oh, what does that mean? Where'd that come from?" Or like be like, "Oh, that's so silly." And I just want to put like my heart into this game. So this game is a lot of passion, right?
Yeah, of
Like I
course.
actually care about this game.
That's
Like, see
very
see this
nice.
picture of this cat? Look at that
Mm-hmm.
picture.
It's a very, very great
Just
picture,
want some
honestly.
silly, some heart in the game.
Oh yeah. Okay, perfect. That's that. Oh my god, it's a very nice dinosaur. I suppose that you also made those, I believe, on Paint, but correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, Paint.
the what?
Actually, I drew everything in the game in Paint.
That's honestly that's very cool.
I'm
I
gonna
think
make my own pixel art editor, when I make before I make a new game, because I didn't like Paint that much.
you want to make your own pixel art editor. That's crazy.
Yeah, I wanna be able to switch between, like, variants of colors and stuff.
is
I wanna
there
be able to work with, like, transparency better.
is there any reason why you don't use like Aspirite or something?
I don't know.
Okay,
I just want stuff to be simple, and I don't like features in other editors, or
honestly,
it'll be
that's
like, "Hey,
valid.
well, hey, make an account," or like, "Pay this."
Mm. Yeah,
Get out of my
Aspirite
face.
is a paid program, so I understand.
And there are some, like, specific features that I want, and I'd rather just make something perfectly tailored to me than try and dig for something that I would like.
Mm. Okay. Yeah, I definitely understand.
This is also why I program in Notepad. I don't want, like, all this fancy weird BS. Just keep it simple, bro.
Yeah, no,
I just
that's
want simple.
crazy. When you said you were coding in Notepad, it kind of blew my mind. I was like, "What?"
I'm a goblin.
Yeah, and you also said that I believe that this game was made in JavaScript.
Mhm.
That's so wild to me. Also, it's like from like all the games that I've seen, I don't think I've ever seen any other like developers that just made a game on like with JavaScript before. Usually it's like the Godot language, it's like or C++, Unity C Sharp or stuff like that. Um and there's just you who's like, "Oh, I don't like IDEs. Let me just download Notepad and make a game on JavaScript."
And I
That's
use JavaScript just because I didn't feel like learning a different language. I'm pretty sure Discord uses Electron JavaScript too,
yeah.
which pretty much turns a web page into an exe.
Mhm.
I could fact check that really quick.
So is that what you use also for your game?
Say again.
Is that also what you use for your game to transform your web page into an exe?
Hmm.
Nice, because
Yes, Discord is.
and
Discord's an example of an Electron app.
that's very cool actually. I could see that at the bottom left there was a riddle, for a game key. Has anyone like solved this yet?
No, I don't think on one of my YouTube videos for Cards and Castles,
Mm-hmm.
I was giving out 3 free codes, and then I was gonna have that puzzle to be for another key.
Right.
Nobody, like, tried to claim a key.
Mm.
There's some people on, like, Blue Sky that reached out for a key, but then that was pretty much it.
Okay. Have you done like? I guess you've done some marketing on YouTube on your channel and on social media. Have you? I from what I've seen, you are self-publishing the game. Did you think about getting an actual publisher for the game itself?
No middleman. I don't need no middleman getting a cut of my money.
That's
Ain't
fair.
no way.
That's fair, and you know what? I 100% respect that. All right. So the game is open. I feel like I've seen almost every pictures, on the bottom left there. So should I start with practice or should I just go with whichever? I see that there seems to be a lot of different buttons. There's practice, the pan, the fire, and then there's obviously 9 games 2 buttons, normal mode. Um,
Go the fire, you'd win.
yeah.
Just full send it.
Okay.
Go in.
And what's the difference between all of them?
There's a big difficulty difference between them all.
Okay, but is it the same gameplay or are they like all different game modes?
It's all the same gameplay, except there's different settings for the levels. The
Mm,
2 different settings for the levels are the amount of games and then the game speed.
okay. I definitely understand that. Okay, that's nice. That's very, very cool. Okay. So you tell me to go to the fire directly.
You just send it.
Yeah. Oh God. So that's the tutorial. Okay.
I messed up the tutorial screen.
Okay. Find me again in other stuff. Okay, so left, right to dodge. How do you recommend playing this, by the way? Is it like with the numpad, maybe?
Yeah, it's the you can rebind the keys if you want.
Okay.
Do whatever you want,
Mm-hmm.
but it's QWE down and number pad. That's the default. And if you have a controller, you can also use that.
Oh yeah. I feel like it's kind of weird, but I kind of feel like a controller might be easier for this kind of games because there's so much motricity on like needed on both hands that definitely feel like it might be easier on controller to go in both ways.
The
Okay.
controller feels nice, but it's for the more key mashy games, it's a little harder.
Mm, yeah. Okay. Oh, I pressed enter, and the background became yellow.
Oh, can you restart the game? I messed stuff up.
You messed it up. Okay, no worries. That is no worries.
Bruh.
uh, exit game. Is it space? I was space. I was pressing enter and it was not working. Let me restart it. Did you like by restarting? Did you mean that you pushed something, or was it just a bug that we encountered?
I have no clue. I have not seen that
Okay.
happen. Did at least save the tutorial off. Oh.
Hmm. Okay. It
Okay,
seems.
I'm gonna. You're on Windows, right?
Yeah, I am on Windows.
Okay, I'm gonna send you something and then.
Yeah. Okay. That's the. Okay. I get it. Not. It's this. I see it here. Local. Yeah, I am in
Is there
here.
a save file?
No,
Are
there are
there
no.
any saves?
No, there are none. I have level DB,
Oh,
keybinds, and options.
why doesn't it like? I, I have no clue. Okay, so go to the menu. Open the game. Go to the menu.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I am on the menu.
Okay, save the options.
Oh yeah, so E. So I do 9 to confirm on the options. Is that what I understand?
Is the file there in the save file?
Uh, does not seem like it. Oh crap!
Nothing popped up.
I accidentally started a level. That's not what I meant to do.
Bro, something should have popped up.
Give me a second. Um, do I need to what buttons do I need to press whenever I click on saving?
Okay, so in the file storage, is there the new file in
Uh,
the thing I sent you on Discord?
um, what's
There
the
should be a file there.
you sent me a path and then afterwards you sent me something. I'm unsure what the new thing is.
Okay, is there something in the path? Is there a file there? There should be an options file.
Um, well, let me let me share you my screen so you can actually help me there, making sure I understand everything.
Okay, go in the local storage.
Yeah.
Okay, rename the options file, save.
The whole thing or
Just the options, change that to save.
okay.
Okay, then open it in Notepad and the weird code I sent you, make that the file.
Okay, got it.
Should
Gonna
be able
let
to open with Notepad.
yeah. I don't know. Sometimes Windows is goofy. It's okay. I can just do that. I can just do this. Uh,
Yeah, then make that the weird code, and that should disable the tutorial.
okay.
Did
So
you save it? Second.
Yeah, I did. I did.
Okay, then relaunch the game.
All right. Let me relaunch it. Da, 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 da.
This wasn't supposed to happen. I don't know how that happened.
It's often like that when it's it's indirect. It's you never know. It works on your machine, but it's always like, oh, that was not supposed to happen.
I'm gonna be so mad if the tutorial pops up right now, but it shouldn't.
Okay. I launched the
No tutorial.
fire.
Oh,
Let's see.
okay.
Okay, now there are there are no tutorials. Oh God. Which one made me die? It's a great. Oh, the bottom one. Oh God, this is. I see how it is. I see how it is.
Didn't you say you were like a god gamer or something?
There's, yes, of course. Me who got stuck on like hours on like children puzzle on some game that I've played.
Yeah, but easy mode is the best one to start on. 1 second.
Yeah, I'll definitely start with that. If you don't mind me. Also, hi Latina mommies, welcome in, welcome in. More garbage, wonderful. Today is an episode of Dev
Okay, back.
Talk.
I'm here.
So, we are talking with a developer here. Yeah, wonderful. I was replying to some messages in the chat. And yeah, so okay, that's great. We're in the game now. The game, the point now is to we have, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but we have 9 games total, and then those 9 games eventually will run simultaneously,
Mm.
and you only have 2 buttons per game to control them. That's what I understand.
Mm.
Okay. Well, that's gonna be very interesting. Perfect. Um. All right. So you said start with easy mode. I will start with that. Damn. Easy mode starts with 3 games. Damn. Okay.
Try to slow speed.
Yeah.
You just gotta watch out for Cletus there. Cletus can mess you up.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. I get it.
Are you watching him? He's
Yes, of
watching
course.
you.
Oh. Uh. Shit. I think I died. Damn. Okay. That definitely got my ass. Press enter for menu. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Oh God. I feel like this is this this is I understand. I understand, and and I understand why Red played so much yesterday. God, I'm stuck with Cletus twice in a row. That's really unfortunate. Okay. Okay. Oh, well, I clipped through the ground. That's unfortunate. Oh, this is gonna be very, very interesting. So you mentioned something about the banana when we were talking about it. Is it the name of a game? Is it? May you explain what the banana is? Because I feel like it may take a while for me to actually reach there, if I ever actually do.
I'm pretty sure Bananas is my try hard level 6,
Okay.
which is a
Okay.
pretty hard level.
I need to make a bacon. Is it this one? I think so. With cheese, please. With barbecue sauce. With mushrooms and a sesame bun. All right, that's perfect. Okay. Oh. Okay, perfect. No, the other way. I always loved. I've always dreamed about being a lab rat. Honestly. Oh. Oh,
Got
I
him.
got his
Nice.
ass. Perfect. Okay. Now I just need to finish the last one.
We gotta finish the last burger. You gotta do it quick and it has to be perfect. Oh,
Okay, perfect. You're cooked? What did I miss?
I
Oh,
just realized
was it not the right the right bacon?
I know you didn't get enough ingredients right, or
Ah,
there's a few of
shit.
them. There's like two you missed.
That's very unfortunate. But it's okay
And
because
also, there, if you notice, there's a bar with the star on it. It's like counting down. So if you
uh
finish the burger faster, then you get a point.
oh, okay, okay. Oh, I see the castle game that caused so many issues yesterday. Mushrooms and a brick. Oh shit. I don't know how to, okay, I I'm definitely gonna need help on how the hell is Kingdom supposed to play because I have no idea.
Okay, so you click left to send a unit, and then to change a unit, you click right.
Okay, perfect. And do I choose which line it goes in?
Yeah, there's okay. So if you press three different keys and you have two options, that's okay. So there's two buttons, right? And you're
Right.
pressing any combination of three. There's eight options. So there's
Uh,
four lanes, and like after you pick, the, my brain is a little fried right now, but
no
I
worries
click
with that.
left to send a unit, and then there'll be visual indicators to help you.
Okay, got it. Ah, shit. Oh, I think I got it. Have ah, fuck. Cletus got my ass. Unfortunate. I was too busy baseballing. God, yeah, no, this is definitely hard. I was expecting my ass to get beaten anyway, so I will be fine.
So
um.
red got sucked in yesterday, or Tuesday,
Oh
Monday,
God,
Tuesday. That's Tuesday.
I have to. Okay, fuck.
You just spend yes.
No. Shit. I fucked up the burger already by trying to make the thing work. Why is it always the first one? God, I need to understand how to put the units.
You click left for the first click, so you
Okay.
press E first.
Okay, you press E
Oh, something
first,
like
and then it selects a unit, right?
no, pressing E. That's how you select the lane.
Hmm. Okay. And can I guess not every unit can go everywhere?
No, the units can go in any lane.
Oh, okay. I guess that once I'll figure that out, it's gonna be easier. Crap. I need to watch that dumbass with his gun over there. Because he will be causing me issues eventually. I just know it. So how did you come up with the name Cletus? Is it a reference like Clint Eastwood or stuff like that, or
And I just thought it sounded Western. I don't know. It was just sort of like a top of my head sort of thing.
honestly that's fair
And
and
like kind of
valid.
was. I made the art before naming him, and it just
Hmm.
looked like a Cletus. I don't know. I just went with my heart.
Yeah, honestly, I see it. I definitely see it. Okay. Oh shit! Oh, come
Did
on.
you see Cletus?
I saw him reach for his gun, but I was busy jumping over bricks at the bottom right there.
Yeah, this
uh,
game divides your attention a lot. You have to figure out how you're gonna flick your attention everywhere
yep.
and manage all the games.
Shit, the castle one. It's gonna be the bane of
Okay, so
my
left is send a unit. So you'd want to click left, right, right here.
left, right. Okay.
Okay, then go right, right, left to get the knight.
Wait, I'm baseballing. Oh, shit, I did I get it? Yeah, I think. Oh, left, left, right. Wait, I need to be. Oh God, there's so many. There are so many zombies. Uh, no. Ah, shit. Ah, God,
Part of the
this.
challenge of that one is complicated controls.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
no,
like
it's
complicated controls and then key mashing, and like you have to put some thought into it. It is an actual strategy game.
Yeah, no, I definitely see that, and this is the easy mode. So
If I tested this a lot, I think my brain is just built a lot more for things like that unit game.
yeah, I well that's the issue with like when you code something and when you like make a game or anything like that, you eventually just like your brain is just so like your brain is eventually just so like used to play that it's no. Oh, God, ah I don't understand how to put the oh shit. I think I lost one of the yeah, I got flatlined. Yeah, no, the castle is definitely the one that fucks me the most. I have yet to understand how to put where, but it's okay. I believe practice will get me where I want to be.
Maybe you
Um,
could make a special tutorial just for that game, since it's like the problem one if you're trying to learn this.
yeah, I feel actually if probably a one like if you could practice one game mode at a time, like for the practice, it would be great. Uh,
I could actually make that work just playing like any one game.
shit, I yeah, if you could like practice one game over and over, so it's actually you can practice specific like muscle memory. Because I feel like even if on the practice one, if you don't, well, it does not also help that the tutorial was broken. But funny enough, the tutorial was causing more issues than any other games we might encounter. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I feel like we have a good disposition of games here. So I said there's no music in your game. Did you have any like I like did you mean to like upload like make some at some point, or is that not a thing that you would like in your game?
I don't have the money or skill to add it, so
Hmm.
I didn't have it. I usually just listen to my own music, like whatever, when I play it anyways.
Yeah, that's fair. Is that what you encourage people to do?
Yeah.
All
Since
right.
I don't have music, yeah.
What kind of music do you usually listen while playing this?
I haven't listened to like music specifically for the game, just like what I usually listen to.
Mm. Yeah, exactly. Like
Although if I had to choose, it'd probably be like Super Got, the album with Caramel Dancing or something.
okay. I
That album actually goes hard, bro.
yeah, I see it.
It's like all like kind of like electronic and stuff.
Yep. Okay. So castle 9. No, it sent it at the
Left,
auto.
left, left.
Oh shit. 9 E no. Shit, I'm gonna get flatlined. Shit, that's unfortunate. Anyway, I believe eventually I'll figure it out because it's definitely the one that causing me the most issues for now. Okay, perfect. Um, let me check. Let me check. Oh yeah. You said that this game right now is free. Is there any? I believe you were thinking about putting a price tag once you've put more content into the game. Do you have any specific release schedule for that? Do you have a plan for now, or are you just expecting just more stuff to be put into the game eventually?
I'm gonna price the game in May, and
Okay.
until then, I'll just keep adding stuff.
Okay. Do you have any idea of how, like what kind of pricing you were thinking of putting on the game?
I've put as many 69s in the code as possible, so I'm gonna make it 169 USD and then do localization.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I feel like that's actually a good price. Um, and did you? What kind of other content would you like to add into the game? Not necessarily without spoiling, what upcoming like feature releases you would like to do, but if you have any idea of any sneak peeks you would like to give us, it'd be great.
Mainly quality of life, new skins.
Mm.
It's like right now there's one other cowboy skin.
Instead of
And
Cletus.
yeah, instead of Cletus, it's Sheepus.
Ooh, oh yeah, I think I've seen that. I think I've seen that in like the Steam release notes or something.
Hmm.
Um, okay, there's lizards in the background. Ah, I got his ass. Perfect.
The platformer, for example, I was gonna add like Red Master as one of those skins.
That's very
But the
nice.
yeah, the default one console is a small streamer.
That's actually very cool. Are you thinking of maybe porting the game on consoles or other support eventually?
I'm not sure how that'd work.
Honestly, no idea. uh, okay. Ah, God, I'm putting units right now, but honestly, I'm unsure on what goes where. Oh, I've put a priest somewhere. Please don't die, funny man. Oh, and I. Oh, okay. And the yellow part is like the mana or something, or like the
Yeah, that's
points
your
that
gold.
cost. Oh, okay.
And then dots above them is how much they cost.
Okay. Yep. I definitely understand there. Okay. Let me see if I can put a little bit of a background music. Um, because I'm also the type of person who listens to music while I play games and stuff like that.
Mm.
But I don't want it to be too overwhelming for, you know, the point. The star here is you in the game, so I would not want it to be like overlapped and for the music to be going over you. All right. Yeah, this is how did you come up with the different type of game ideas? They seem like it's very fun because they are all very very different.
Mm.
So like
I think he
how
just sat down and brainstormed.
okay.
There wasn't anything like specific like inspiration or theme wise. I just came up with them all and just like sat down.
Ah, okay. Do you have a favorite one?
Favorite one.
Like a favorite game that you made or mini game? When you're like, "Oh, I love this one."
I think the mouse maze.
Yeah. No,
It just feels good to me.
no, I think honestly that's one of the one that feels the best. Um for multiple reason, I think that the it's very, very reactive and it feels very fair also. Not
It
like
gets harder at the harder difficulties
yeah, I
because it
suppose.
takes a lot of input.
Mhm. Yeah, but I
And if
feel
you make like one mistake, it sets you back.
oh, I'm also
So you
glad
have
that
to pre-
oh, wait, why got a flat line? Oh, right, I wasn't pressing the right button. I was pressing D instead of A. Shit. I was like, why is it not why is it not working? um God. Hey, eventually I'll be also how I have no idea and I don't think eventually I'll be able to reach it. Some games have like clear end, like the mouse maze or the burger one. But do all games have ends? Or
no, they don't.
okay.
Like the platformer one, that just goes on forever.
Okay.
Well, not technically forever. I think I had 269 tiles, but you
Okay.
never get that far, so.
Right. Oh God. Me being anxious right now, that's an understatement. Ah shit. Oh fuck. I got two strikes. I got this.
Last strike.
Oh, okay. That's
Nice.
why I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, okay. Finished the parkour. We have two games now. Is there? I suppose that the games are chosen completely randomly.
Yeah, it's all RNG.
There's no one that come back like closer, like more often than the others. I suppose there's no like a secret.
No, there's not. I've thought about adding malicious code where it'll add more of the ones you fail.
Malicious
I thought
code
that'd
is
be funny and evil.
crazy.
Like if you lose the one, it'll count and it'll make you play more of that.
mm,
I haven't added it yet, but I've thought about it.
that's honestly that would indeed be evil. Fuck. I suck at baseball, man. Holy shit. It's definitely not easy. It's definitely not easy. Oh God. Like clearly this is like an arcade game, but did you thought about maybe having some lore put into it or stuff like that? No.
I don't really have lore yet.
Are you planning into or how do I
Maybe.
maybe yeah.
But this is one like a streamer YouTuber
Mm-hmm.
who wanted me to rename the guy that shoots zombies from he like gaslit me like the unofficial lore name. He gaslit me to change the name from Martin to Goro.
Mm.
So it's
Okay.
like a fun fact about the game.
Okay. Well that's a very nice insight.
Right now it's just the variable name of the guy that spins.
Yup, that I mean
But
it fits
if
him.
there's lore in the future, then
It definitely fits him. Oh God. Did you study like game development in general, or did you just happen to know JavaScript and be like, "Hey, I want to make a game with that"?
no, yeah, I taught myself in high school.
Okay, that's cool. And that was like from now then you just like, "Oh yeah, I was it for web purposes or did you just always wanted to make a game with JavaScript?"
I started learning programming to make games.
Okay. God.
The first game,
Mhm. Sorry.
now I have steak with hot sauce right now, so sometimes I'm like inhaling that. I don't know how I keep doing it. But
No
okay,
worries about that.
the first game I made was one where you're a circle and then you're dodging other circles that come from the top of the screen.
Oh, okay. So the opposite of a catch the fruit, let's say.
Mm,
So you instead of catching the circles, you just dodge them. That's pretty funny,
yeah,
actually.
yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay, the mouse, perfect. Also, hey, okay, the mouse has escaped. Now I just need to watch Cletus and the traffic. Everything should be fine, right?
Mm.
Everything should be fine. Yeah, you said that you've done a previous game. Like, how many other games have you done so far?
This is the only game I've really like put effort into and finished.
Hmm.
The other ones were like the other like actual game I've made before this is called Fire Sorter.
Okay.
There are multiple versions of it. I had a job before where I was like a system administrator,
Oh yeah, that's cool. That's
and I
very
couldn't have
nice.
like my phone or anything in the area.
Mm-hmm.
Phones and stuff weren't allowed. So it was just kind of like notebooks and then the system. So I made games on the system. So I made this game called Fire Sorter. It was this timing game where you would click a button to start a bar and then click it again to stop the bar, and wherever you landed would be if you took damage or dealt damage.
Oh, okay. That's very nice.
Then the other people on the system also played this game, Fire Sorter, and they liked it.
did
Mainly
you
because
did
they
you
didn't have anything else to do, but
did you release it?
I know I haven't finished a full version outside of the system.
Oh, okay.
But I had made multiple versions of it and people like enjoyed it. Kind of like the goofiness and heart I put into it. So Firesword is kind of the game that made me believe I could actually make a game people would enjoy.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Is game
I've
development your?
started two ver-
Go ahead. Sorry.
sorry. I've started two versions of it, but I haven't finished either version of it
Okay.
that are like outside of the system.
Okay. So, are you still working on the side as a system administrator, or are you mainly being a game developer right now?
Yeah, that job was like 3 years ago, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 Nope. Ah, shit. I definitely need
The
to be.
mouse
Okay. Good. Good.
the
Good. Good.
mouse maze there's always two mazes. At the higher speeds, there's more inputs required.
Okay.
So for every maze that's generated, I make sure it's in between two amount of inputs. You have to press either left or right a certain amount of times to complete it.
Do you generate them randomly, or are they like presets that you just choose depending on difficulty?
They're generated randomly, and then I count how many inputs is required to complete it.
Okay.
It generates a new one if it's not between the two amounts of input.
Okay. That's very cool. Cletus won't get me this time, I promise.
This was the easiest time scale.
My fucking god.
This was the
Ah!
easiest time scale because they just change how fast you draws.
To be fair, this is the furthest I've been so far.
Yeah, progress, right?
Yeah, it's definitely progress. It's definitely progress. Okay. Oh god. Perfect. Okay, nice. Um ah god. You know what? Let's go to normal mode. I feel like even though I don't quite
One.
get the even though I don't quite get the card one, I feel like I can definitely go for the I can definitely go for normal mode.
I've been bitten in your chat.
You've been bitten in my chat. Oh no. I hopefully you don't catch rabies. That's a possibility. Okay, perfect. Okay, I've escaped, so now I can just focus on jumping, because apparently that's surprisingly hard.
Yeah, it requires precision, not a lot of input though.
Yeah, I'm glad that we get like the characters. Oh, I did not mean to jump twice there. No, that's unfortunate. I did not know we could jump more than once, but that makes me.
Yeah, that was part of the tutorial, which I think is still broken.
Uh,
It is in the other stuff, and you can like go to it in the other stuff, but like it's probably gonna blow up again if you do that.
a classic, honestly. Okay, just mouse and I called him Clint Eastwood in my head, but I know that's not it. Cletus.
I hope you get to see Sheepus.
Is it random? Which one you get?
Yeah, but Sheepus is a lot harder, but much lower chance.
Okay. Hey, okay, good. I got his ass. Honestly, the animation on Cletus dying is pretty good. Oh, yeah, okay, perfect. Now we're gonna wait for the next iteration. Is he dead or he's just playing dead? What is going on here?
I thought about like having him get up again. I thought that would be funny.
Oh my god. Like
Like
him.
there being like a little chance for him to get back up again. He like jumps up into a squat
That would be very evil, honestly.
and draws again.
Okay. Now, come. How did? Oh my god. Okay. Um, you know when I said I was good at video games, maybe that was a lie after all. No, what flatline me there? Interesting.
You want it to be closer to the green line.
Oh, okay. So how do like there's two buttons for that one? Is there like one that I need to press more than the other?
I know you just have to time it differently. So
Ah,
you take 5 damage if a shape leaks, but only 1.2 damage if you get it on like the worst of the zones there. If you get it perfect, then you heal 1 HP.
oh, I died. Where do we see the HP?
It's the green bar at the top of the shape game.
Um, okay. Well, let me try again. Let me see how it goes. Okay. Now we have Cletus. Ah, shit. Okay, cool. I made it to the top. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, you made it so at least we can't just like we can double jump, but we can't just like infinitely jump.
Yeah, before I did that, I was just, like jumping all the way up into the top game, the zombie one
Oh,
from
really?
the platformer,
That's funny.
jumping off the screen. Yeah, that was fun.
Any reason why you decided to make it limited?
Obviously, just so it's not like broken, you can't just spam the jump.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I got his ass. He's dead. Now we just need to focus. Console dash.
I loved when I first made the jumping mechanic and then I jumped into the baseball game unexpectedly because I didn't think about it.
That is pretty silly, honestly. Okay, perfect.
Nice.
Shit.
Dash, oh, dash, dash, dash.
Okay, God. Okay, I messed up the baseball, but it's okay.
Is it okay? Yeah, yeah.
Ah, shit.
Oh no.
I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying slowly to get the grasp of everything. But yeah, I know that's definitely not easy. As expected. I was not the two games I've played are like very very like two developers I've received on Dev Talk so far are like quote unquote rage game. I don't think I would call your game a rage game, but definitely not easy, that's for sure.
Bit of a rage game. That's why there's like the punch screen.
Yeah.
Like you will get mad at Cletus.
Oh yeah,
Trust me.
that no, I just see his face and he looks so like despicable. So honestly,
He's just standing there menacingly.
yeah, I can't I don't even want to be loyal in my 1v1. I just want to shoot him right away. He just looks too mean. Honestly, I don't think I'd be a very good cowboy, honestly. Okay, the shapes. I'm getting the shapes. That's good. You were talking earlier about the first game that you've played, but do you have more recent like influence that like or games that really affected you like positively?
Mhm.
It's entirely possible that the answer is no. By the way, like if you don't, if you feel like you haven't really been playing video games at all, like that's entirely okay. Feel free to say no.
Cards and Castles 2 is an example.
Mm-hmm.
Because like the dev really like the Happy Duck. Like the Happy Duck is a bit of a silly card.
Okay.
It's like there's a few like silly cards and stuff in Cards and Castles.
Okay.
That's one example of like a game that has a lot of heart put into it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've definitely heard
Deep Rock is a
Red
bit
talk.
silly.
Deep Rock Galactics.
Yeah, Deep Rock Galactic, like
That's
secret voice lines when you like kick a
mhm.
barrel and stuff
Yep.
or whatever.
When you ping gold, you're like, we're rich.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. Let me switch
The
page.
mace on page 2 is good against tanks like the giant.
Oh god, because there's like a, a system like that. Oh, that's put people. Shit, I put an archer. That's bad. Yeah, Kingdom is
Yeah, the
definitely
archer is more
beating
of a
my
support
ass.
unit.
I didn't even know if there were multiple units. I thought they were just like put whichever you want or feel like it. God. Um.
The units do different things. The first thing I always do is switch to the knight on page 1.
Yeah, I think the rough part
The
here is
swordsman's
that
only good for the
I think I'm
cost.
struggling with switching. Okay, that's perfect. I did it. And then the the brick bun, as I like to call it. Okay, I got it. Perfect.
The shape game was too easy if you could just spam like both at the same time for like one shape. So I made a punishment for if you press for the wrong shape, or if there's not a
Mm,
shape in the collection zone.
right. I think I feel like that's what killed me earlier. Okay, perfect. Burger. I aim a
You want to
burger.
collect those like right on the green line so you get health back.
Oh, so I
Oh,
got flatline here.
I guess the one was in the third zone.
Ah, that's
Unless you
possible.
pressed circle, you might have pressed circle. I don't know.
Oh, that's what the two buttons are. I've been pressing random ones, honestly. When there's shapes on the line, I press 4 or A and just. Oh, but there's the shape on.
But
I see.
but that's also supposed to be in the tutorial. Like Red didn't pick up that it made a circle and a square there. So that's what the tutorial was supposed to be for, and
I get it
the
now.
tutorial hates me.
Yeah, I don't know why the tutorial is so mean to you, honestly.
I probably should have retested it, but I didn't think like anything else I would have changed would have messed with it. It was working before. I don't know why
Uh,
it broke.
a classic. It
Like
works on my
it worked before,
machine.
and I made sure it worked. And like something else I did like mess with it. I don't know what happened, bro.
Yeah, honestly, I cannot blame you. It is definitely it is definitely not easy to like bug test everything, and sometimes the silliest things that you're not expecting for them to have bugs just end up not working for some god unknown reason.
Mm. Yeah.
Okay, so level 2. I feel like I can do this one. I feel like I can do this one. Okay, so that's a 4. Perfect. Okay. Switching lanes. I am driving. I need to be careful. Shit, I messed up. I messed it up. It's okay. One strike. I can live with one strike. Ah, fuck. Yes, I can. Oh, I crashed. Yep, it's fine. I'll get through it. What's your? It says 13, so I suppose that your high score is 13, sort of like around 13.
And no, that's just the one I put in there. I don't know what my high score is now since I reworked some of the levels.
Okay.
It used to just be 25% speed to 300%, but I added 325 to 500%.
Ah, shit.
I don't want to say like, oh, I've gotten to this level if I haven't played the reworked levels.
Oh, God,
Left to send a unit.
yeah, I'm trying, but it's my brain is not braining here. Yeah, no, the Kingdom one is definitely the bane of my existence. I was watching Reddit yesterday. And I was like, yeah, you know what? Like maybe he just doesn't get it, and then I'm playing it, and I'm just like, hmm. I
Once you
get
don't
him.
see the indicators, that means you're gonna select send or select a unit. So it's a cycle of pressing 3 keys. You start with selecting either send a unit or select a unit,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're selecting left or right twice.
Okay. And how do you select a unit?
You press right first.
Okay,
If I
so if
wanted
you
to select the
okay,
knight,
so
it would
if
be
you
right, right, left.
okay, and how does it know which way to, like which lane to put it?
So after you select the lanes
Mm-hmm.
that you're gonna send a unit, the
Right.
the four indicators will pop up. Then you select left or right, so that'll be the left two or the right two, and then you select either left or right for the left or right of the two you selected.
Okay.
Then it works the same way with selecting a unit.
Okay, let's try to get it again. How wonderful of us to get the castle again. So, for example, I want to send this knight, the 2 cost one. I want to put it on the left. I do
So left,
left,
left, left.
left, left. Okay, so now I do left, left, right. Oh God, I think I get it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then left, right, left.
Mm.
Left, 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 left. Ah,
You need
shit.
to.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Left, left, right. Left, 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 left. And this is where there's like, okay, I lost out of baseball, but at least now I understand a bit more how it works. Oh
Mm.
God. And then I now I need to like focus on what kind of units I put on there.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, my
I should
how's the
add
brain,
the
Raccoon? My
practice
brain is
tools are really
melting
good.
red.
I should add like a single, like a practice mode
Yeah,
for
yeah.
each game.
I feel like a single game practice mode is definitely easier or better for that use case.
Mm.
Okay, so okay, we gotta make burgers. I'm good at that usually. Barbecue sauce, red onions, sesame buns. Okay, good, perfect.
Also, hello, Red.
Red, who was the oh, did I get him? I got him.
You got him.
Hell yeah, perfect. Uh, okay, so one bun like this, one double bun, one no cheese, one, I believe those are caramelized onions.
Yeah,
Honestly,
it's for cheese.
I would definitely eat that burger. I would definitely add burger. But do you know who wouldn't eat that burger? Cletus, because he's dead right now. um, that's great.
He's back.
Oh fuck, leave me alone. No cheese, barbecue, red onions, and was it cookie dough? I was like, what kind of bread is this?
Onion bun.
Onion bun. I've never heard of that.
I don't know. I like onions. It's onion bun.
Oh, that's
Maybe it's more of a bagel thing, but like,
ooh. Okay, yeah, I can see it. Oh, actually, I don't know why. I've never had that. I wonder why. Like, I'd be definitely down to see a burger, like a burger and a bagel. You know. Ah, shit. I saw him. I saw him reach for his gun. Oh my god. I swear he's gonna be the bane of my existence. uh, oh god. Uh,
Sad Red. Sad Red didn't get to see Sheepus. I
oh
really want you to roll Sheepus.
yeah. You know what's the amount of chance?
So one of my beta testers,
Mm-hmm.
like someone I really like in a different like community, their name is Sheepman,
Mm.
and he was like, "Oh, hey, wouldn't it be cool if you added beta testers as Easter eggs?" So I added him in the game, and he asked for a specific value, and he wanted 1 out of 50.696969 specifically. So that's what the chance is.
Okay. Um, you know what? I'm not gonna ask why, but I'm
That's
sure
what he
this.
want. That's the number he gave me.
Yeah, no, no, but like I'm not sure what the reasoning is, but I respect it.
There's a
um,
lot of 69s in my code, so I'm kind of like memeing that way too. Like all of the
honestly,
menu colors, like the colored background stripes, those all have 69s in them. The colors,
like for the hex values.
yeah, and then
God,
the angle of the lines is 26.9.
oh my
The
God,
69s hidden everywhere in the code.
this
If
is.
something was like close enough to 69 or like 0.69, then I rounded it to that.
But realistically, why didn't you make the game like 6 game 3 buttons at this point? Like this would have been crazy. Or 42 games, 0 buttons. Or 4 games, 20 buttons.
Just speedrun the burger.
Ah shit. Ah fuck the burger. Oh shit. Brick, bacon,
Speedrun,
no
speedrun.
cheese, ketchup, onions,
Oh, oh,
brick.
okay, you're good, you're good.
Oh
You did
shit.
it.
The brick bun. Okay. Shit. The castle. The castle. So E left.
90.
Yeah.
You probably want to switch to the knight. The swordsman is only good for the cost if you're like broke and you like need to body block something.
Shit.
Okay, switch to page. Do right, 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 and then right, left, left. Wait, no, okay, this is good. And then use those for the
Shit.
left 2 lanes. Left,
Uh.
left, right.
Uh. uh no.
Oh, you stopped him in time.
Uh. No. Fuck.
You're
Here.
good on those 2 lanes though. But the
Uh.
mace is what you
Oh.
want to use against the big boys.
Okay. Well. You know what? It doesn't really matter if they're goblins or not in my lane because I can hit a ball at baseball. Are you eventually like there are 9 spots for games, but I guess for the game right now there are only 9 games. Are you planning on adding more in the future?
I'm not. I'm just gonna keep these 9 and then kind of polish the game around it.
Okay, that's very cool. All right. Yeah, okay. I didn't press enter properly. That's cool. Do you have any idea of what kind of games you would maybe want to go for after this? Because if you're aiming for a release in May, I suppose that eventually you would like to start slowly but surely thinking about a new project of yours.
I have 2 ideas in mind. Maybe something like a roguelike with the mouse and a maze.
Ooh.
I feel like that'd be fun.
What kind of roguelikes? Like, I suppose that you like roguelikes in general.
I haven't
Like,
played roguelikes in a bit, but I do like them. I think the most recent I played is Dungeon Crawler.
oh yeah, that's,
And I
that's
wanted to make a card game, and I've thought about like a really difficult hardcore card game with like
mm-hmm.
really bad drop rates.
God.
And it's like pretty difficult. And then there's permadeath, and then I call it Lena's RNG hell.
Yeah. On it.
And I've
Yeah.
also thought about that I wouldn't add any text in the game. There would be no text in the game at all for the card game, and you'd have to play cards to figure out what they do. I feel like that would be fun and explorative and add
Yeah,
to the brutality.
I think explorative is the right term for that. That's definitely it's definitely a term. Shit, I was not looking. Ah, you know, I'm just doing it for everyone. It's like I'm dying right away because we want to see Sheepus, right? That's the whole point. That's why I'm dying because I'm like, oh, he's not
Didn't
there.
add
So
the
what's the point of continuing playing? You know?
I didn't add the Twitch backdoor yet.
A Twitch backdoor, huh?
I know how to add Twitch integration into JavaScript.
Mm-hmm.
Like I thought about like maybe adding a Twitch backdoor so I could make things happen. Like maybe pop
Oh,
off my suffer or like put my chat on the screen
oh, that'd
or
be
like
great.
make Sheepus appear.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. I think there's a what game was it? Uh, is it the game where like, you jump on trains or whatever?
Subway Surfers, I don't know.
No, not that. Uh,
Oh, was that the landfall game or whatever?
yeah, it might be it. I remember seeing like clips, like from like developers trolling like some streamers right live on the game because they would just change it on live. That's kind of crazy. When Twitch when Twitch had votes for Nonstop Kingdom minigame. Yep,
That is actually something I could do. I just
um
don't know if I can use the Twitch code without getting like sued or whatever.
I, I think you can. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. There are a bunch of games with Twitch
Yeah.
integration. Ah shit. No.
Go to page 2. You want the mace?
Uh oh yeah. I also want to kill the zombies. Give me a second.
You could use more knights to kill those, but the mace is more efficient. That was one of the things I was gonna add in the dev notes, but I didn't do it yet.
Why was it? Was it? It's just the units were just not getting there, and I like this. The minute you start to panic, and you just start clicking everything,
Mm.
this is where it's over. You are not getting any units anywhere on this
Mm.
map.
The first thing I
Ah,
do for the kingdom game is I switch to the knight. If I see one of the tanks coming down, then I switch to the mace.
mm, yeah. Eventually, I'll get to that level. Right. My God, it's just. I was starting to get confused on what a square was. I think my mental health is doing great right now. It's like, is that a square or a circle?
The fact that I think the kingdom game is balanced well is says something about my hand-eye coordination.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
there's clearly a disconnect here, but I feel like the game is too easy if I make it easier. It's like
Uh,
I'm playtesting this and I'm like, oh, it's easy, but like
well,
clearly
um,
that does not apply to everyone.
okay, well, it's yeah, it's definitely not easy for me. I don't know how high I rank into the I8 hands coordination uh like ranking system, but oh god, I looked away and I looked back and I was about to die and I for some reason everything just disappeared because the level ended. So that's great. That's good news. Okay.
Well, all
Double.
the levels are timed around 1 minute,
Okay.
by the way, so each level is 1 minute. I feel like I was gonna add different level lengths, but I felt like just 1 minute kind of makes runs not take too long.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
want the
ah
runs to
shit. I
be like
fucked it
too
up.
crazy long and stuff. Oh, you need a perfect burger and you need it fast.
Ah shit.
Jump.
Okay.
Okay, burger. You gotta do burger fast.
Yeah. Okay. Burger.
Dash.
Ah shit.
Jump dash. Dash dash. Dash dash.
I'm. Fuck. It was yeah it beat my ass, but it's okay. Eventually I'll get it right. What's the worst that can happen? Well, actually, I know what's the worst that can happen, but
Oh, there's the one. There's Hera. Hera's a jerk.
God, it's okay. We love the little kitty here.
Now she's mean.
Oh,
She attacked the new cat, like the kitten,
nah,
and like
that's
actually like cut her and stuff. I
that's
used to pet. I
unfortunate.
don't pet her anymore. She's a jerk.
Mm, I'm definitely sorry about that. Do you have any advice to anyone who would like to make their own game?
Is they just put your heart into it?
That's a, honestly that's a very good
So don't
advice.
worry too much about it being polished. Kind of just like put your passion and stuff into it. And also don't expect it to like pop off immediately. Don't expect like too much, like too many people to like download it or whatever. Like there's a lot of games out there, so you kind of have to be kind of like chill and realistic about how it'll perform.
Hmm. Honestly, that think those are like very very good advice.
Like my game's not like popping off for nothing like Balatro or whatever. Like I appreciate the game I've made and like I enjoy it myself as well.
Hmm.
You shouldn't start with like the numbers, you should start with the passion for a game.
Honestly, that's a very very good advice. I definitely agree with what you're saying right now. I feel like it's for a lot of domain, also for like content creation. If you do it for the numbers right away, you will end up being like sad if you don't see any
Mm,
result. Like there's a possibility that just right away you start getting like crazy like numbers and stuff like that. But I feel like it's definitely the best approach is to be like, hey, I maybe I want this to like work in the future, but for now, I'm just gonna give it my all, and whatever happens, happens.
mm.
What's the other like hit on the baseball one?
That's either high or low swing, so that's a high swing.
How do you know which one is which?
If the ball goes higher, it's like straight. It's like that's a low swing, so that's 5.
Oh, right. And then maybe that's why I keep losing. Is I keep pressing S for no reason. And that's 5 again, I suppose. Nope.
It was 5 except timed.
Okay, it was just poorly timed. That's also very, very, very likely.
Let's get a feel for the time it gets better.
Okay, okay. Ooh.
Noise.
Okay. Whew. Nice. Level 3. Maybe I am the goat after all.
Hmm.
This message is a lie, of course. Ah, shit, that was a low ball, right? Was it? Wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Ah,
You know, I think this is the run where you get to see warm up,
yeah.
the 5th normal level. Some of the levels are named.
Oh, really?
Try hard, all the levels are named on try hard, but in all the other modes, there's only certain levels named, and they're like
Huh.
kind of a boss level where the difficulty spikes a bit.
Okay.
And the levels also are a bit harder than the previous ones, so they're kind of like the marker for a difficulty spike.
Okay. Did you ever think about making crowdfunding for your game?
I know I didn't think I really needed that,
Okay.
and if I haven't really done anything, I don't really want to ask people for money, so I kind of just did everything myself.
Okay.
All I
I
need is Notepad and the $100 to put it on Steam.
fair. How was that releasing on Steam process for you?
It wasn't too bad. It was just kind of annoying. The 2 weeks to release.
You had to like how does that work? Because I have honestly no idea how it's working.
For releasing on Steam,
Mm-hmm.
you have to get your Steam store approved and then the build approved. and then after they're both approved, it takes 2 weeks before you can have it publicly available.
Okay. Do you have to give any sort of like document or like game search or anything like that, or do you just like register for an account and be like, hey, I want to make that game, and that's it?
You kind of just upload the build.
Okay.
I think that would come down the DMCA request if there's like
Hmm.
something wrong with the build, but
Yeah.
they will
Okay.
like check your build to make sure it works.
I suppose there's like a manual process on the other side.
I have no idea how their process works.
Hmm.
Just like kind of like, oh hey, your major game features. If you give them some info to test it, it can make it faster. I have no idea how it really works though.
Hmm. I've heard that. Oh, cool. I've heard that like wish listing can help indie games a lot. Have you felt like it helped your game a little bit or not at all?
I have no idea about none of that.
Okay.
I just kind of wanted to sponsor the small streamers I really like, so like Red Masters one.
Mm-hmm. I feel like that's definitely that's definitely a good way to get your game known.
And I also get to watch them like have fun, like a streamer I enjoy, have fun with the game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, like considering this game, I don't know about fun, but
Yeah, it's fun. I would rank it as fun.
yeah, you get to like help a small streamer I like and like promote the game through like a community I actually care about a bit.
Yeah. Honestly, that's also why I love to promote indie games that I may not have the biggest community, but I just think it's fun to just like show like the games and what developers behind the game is, like
Mm.
who they are, what they're thinking, what their thought process was playing the game. Because sometimes you can feel like you can feel like the inspiration from some games, but sometimes, for example, for yours, if you didn't tell me what kind of games you like, I would have never been able to guess. So it's pretty like
Mm-hmm.
interesting, I think, to see, um, like where people are coming from. Ah, shit. Okay, cool. Uh, Yeah, I'd also need to be better at knowing which kind of ball is which. I think that's a high ball because it's
Mm.
more like floaty.
Yeah, floaty's high swing, and like low is fast swing, or whatever.
Uh, okay. Uh-oh. Ah, shit. My art nemesis. Well, actually, no. I'll probably call the castle my art nemesis.
Yeah, it's probably the hardest one to learn.
Ah, shit. That was crap. That was a a low blow. Uh, nope. That wasn't it either. Cool.
It's the two same paths for every pitch, so it shouldn't be like too hard to get a grasp of which is which.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't quite like taken into consideration that there were multiple kind of pitch. So I've mostly focused on the ball instead of like like its trajectory, if that makes
Mm.
any sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Ah, shit. My worst enemies.
Do right, right, left,
Right, right, left.
then left, 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 and then right, left.
Yeah.
There we go. Nice.
Ah, shit. I died. I lost one life. Ah,
No, you
shit.
didn't.
Uh, no.
But the
Ah, crap.
swordsman's only really good for the cost. The knight's the default one to use. The swordsman will beat the witch doctor though.
Not yet. Oh my god, why are there so many? Why are there so many? Ah! Oh my god, there's so many green ones. So yeah, I think that if you spam the knights, it's definitely easier. But I did one misinput and then I just couldn't get back onto the
Hmm.
knight, and that's what fucked up everything. um,
Also, if you're on the swordsman, if you switch to page 2, then it'll be the mace, which is your
left,
anti-tank.
right. No, fuck. Why did it change character? God damn it. Left, 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 right.
Don't fight the dragon, just let it leak.
Okay, why?
After the dragon leaks, then place the knight. Says there's a dog behind it.
Yeah, I wasn't sharp enough. Okay, I understand now. I feel like I'm definitely, yeah, the timing was definitely rough on this one, honestly. The timing was definitely rough on this one. But yeah, I okay, cool. I get my revenge. So right, right, left for the knight, and then left, right, left.
Hmm. But the enemies side on the kingdom game
Left,
also has gold.
right, left.
But both sides in the unit game have gold, so if you just let the dragon leak and then don't use any units to kill the dragon, then your enemy takes an
Left,
econ hit for
right,
your 1 life.
right, left, right, right. Left,
If you
right,
want to kill the
right.
dragon, the best way to do it is 3 maces as soon as it gets to your side.
Okay.
And they'll attack at the same time because they're all stacked on top of each other.
Left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left,
I think you need 3 knights for the giant.
left, right. Oh shit, but I don't have enough money. Oh, cool. Oh my god, saved by the time.
Another tech is you can just stall the enemy units if you're getting closer to the level changing.
Hmm.
So that's like another use for the swordsman.
Ah shit, I
The
fucked it up.
swordsman can stall in a clutch situation.
Yeah. Z1, Z1.
1.
Yeah, one. Yeah. Okay. Possible. Okay. For
Like you need a perfect burger here and you need it fast.
Z. Ah, fuck! I
Oh.
fell. God.
I did make the burger game tougher. I made everything +1. Maybe I shouldn't for the easier difficulties on the burger game.
What do you mean plus one? Oh, like it can't be the first level? Is that what you mean?
No, like for red stream, you only
Uh,
needed 7
right.
points for
No.
the lower speeds, but I made it 8.
Right.
I should probably keep that at 7, and then like the higher difficulties could be harder.
Right. So now I need left, left, right, right. Okay. And then left, right. No. Fuck. Fuck. I why no no. Ah shit. I panicked. Why am I putting these people? I don't want to. Fuck.
I'm not sure I can make the kingdom game work because I like the idea of like more complicated controls with just 2 buttons.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
It's.
it felt easy to me, but like I have a different brain than other people, and like I'm not sure if it's actually a good idea anymore.
I mean,
Just rework the whole mini game.
I think it's very good. Like that there are multiple. Shit. I thought I could film the other platform. That's funny. I think it's definitely a good idea to have like the to have like multiple kind of commands. I just think that the learning curve for it is very, very, very high. I don't know which order you've developed like which games. Of like for example, I don't know for how long you've been practicing on um on the castle one. But for example, like me, I've been playing for like what, an hour or so, and I know for a fact that um I am definitely struggling a little bit with the learning curve. But if I were to play it like, I don't know, like 20 hours or multiple hours maybe, I would eventually get it, and it would be easier.
Mm.
But so yeah, I just say like I just think that's one of the game with the steeper learning curve. Let's just put it this way. Because all
But
the
I
other ones are.
developed the games.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I developed the games in the order you'd read, so top left, and then to the right, and then one
Right.
down one level to the right.
So the last one you made is the mouse one, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Which one I would suppose is the castle one that was the hardest to code, but
Hardest to program. Mm. It's not the castle one.
really,
Nah.
which one would it be?
Mm.
Yeah, it plays various strengths for people. Yeah, that's definitely the case.
Probably the zombie one, just because of how I was using the Pythagorean theorem and stuff, and I didn't have as much energy and thought to put into the code.
Mm,
So like it took a while to get down the like math for that,
okay.
because I use a bunch of math for that.
What kind of math did you like for the bullets? Maybe.
Oh, yeah, the bullets, and then also they spawn at the end of the gun, right?
Right.
So like they need the end of the gun, but also like pointing the way of the gun and not from the middle of the guy.
Hmm.
So like I have to like rotate the coordinates and stuff, and I have to
Hmm.
like choose the direction and stuff. And then there was a weird bug that I had with like my if statements. They made like half of them not go the direction they were supposed to, even though my code was right.
That's a
I was like
classic.
really struggling with the math for that.
Yeah, that's definitely cool. It's like type of things like that where you're not expecting like a lot of math to be involved, like because it's just a spinning person with with a shotgun shooting at
Yeah, it's a
zombies.
lot of math for that one. I think it's like that's the hardest math in the game as well.
Really, it's definitely not the one
It
with
was such a pain, bro.
the. Also, are the animations like gifs or are they like
No,
real?
they're all individual sprites.
Ooh, are you like using the canvas animation on JavaScript or?
Yeah, this is a canvas. It's a 1000 by 1000 canvas, and then you zoom. I zoom the page. I zoom the page.
Hmm. Honestly, that was kind of a lucky shot for me to get Cletus here.
The canvas being 1000 by 1000 makes it easy to work on the different games because like it's
Hmm.
always the same spot no matter what the size scale is.
Hmm. Yeah, that's very cool. I've played a bit with the canvas before, but it's definitely better than what I could ever dream about making.
Mm.
If you have like a limited time, like budget, whatever, so like you didn't have to worry about anything, what would be the dream game that you'd be making? I died. Oh fuck.
I guess my RNG hell, just because it's like in my mind at the moment.
Hmm. I'm honestly
Really feel like a
fine.
Discovery like brutal game would be fun.
Hmm.
I don't play the games like this. Like I've played Realm of the Mad God, if you know that.
Yeah.
Like I've played Realm of the Mad God. I don't like brutal games, but like this is the kind of game right here my mind makes. I'm just thinking
Yeah.
of like the worst possible scenarios you could be playing, even though like I'm not like super into hardcore games.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I am either. I think the most hardcore game I've ever played and finished would be like the Dark Souls or Elden Ring. But I don't
Hmm.
really consider them like hardcore or anything. I feel like the newer oppuses are definitely easier than the old ones. Ah shit, he on my ass.
I really want Sheepas to be seen.
Yeah, I would
I
love
didn't
to.
get to see
Is there a
Sheepas
way
that
to like
much.
manipulate the memory or something?
There's not because of how I programmed it, but you could change the value.
Hmm. Because I don't know because I'm a rather unlucky person in general, so it might take a while for us to be seeing him.
Actually, there is a way you can do it. Maybe.
Oh, really?
I know there is. I can give you a code, but like, don't you want them naturally see Sheepas? You don't want to cheat Sheepas in, right?
Um,
Yeah, it's not gonna feel special if you cheat him in.
I wouldn't mind seeing him, but at the same time, I I kind of don't want to wait like 7 hours to see him. 'Cause it will
Do
like,
you feel like it would take away from seeing Sheepas if it's not natural?
yeah, fair enough.
I could give you the code. I could make it happen, but
Honestly, I'll give you the final thought on this because it is your game, and I wouldn't want. Maybe you want to keep it like a mystery artifact or like a secret. So like when people actually see Sheepas for the first time, it's like, oh my god, I finally saw him, and then they post on social media.
yeah, I feel like it'd be a lot more hype if it was natural rather than like giving you something that could do it.
I think that's a no. That's definitely not a. Yeah, I'm getting better at reading the baseballs. Ah, fuck, that was a low one. Of course, right as I said that, I fucked it up.
But I'm telling you, the mouse maze gets a lot more sour at the higher speeds,
Yeah, I mean,
more input, and then you're more panicked.
I believe you. That's not the issue here.
You gotta really start key mashing.
Ah, shit, it was the other one. Ah, unfortunate.
I feel like most of your swings are a little too early.
That's also entirely possible. You know, we were talking about hand-eye coordination earlier, and yeah. Oh, there it is! There he is!
No way!
A natural sheepus! Let's
No!
go!
It's here.
The one and only.
It's actually so hype.
Am I the first one who see him naturally?
I've only watched yours and Red streams. I imagine like one of the other people at the game have seen him, but
I suppose that without knowledge,
I think I've seen him twice myself.
damn.
Oh, here he comes. Are you ready? He's faster.
I pressed A instead of D. Oh!
Already.
No. That's a rough game over, honestly. It hurts to see.
And
He
don't you feel honored to get like destroyed by Sheepus this
honestly,
time?
yeah. I accept my defeat.
Yeah,
I
you gotta
will.
be like waiting for your revenge, right?
Oh god, no.
Itching for the rematch.
A rematch. I've been playing this for 2 hours.
It hasn't been that long.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yes. Well, I'm looking at OBS, and we started a bit late, I think.
Okay, yeah, we're getting there. Yeah.
But yeah, no, we're getting there. If I check on okay, it's not updating because I'm not
Hmm.
I wanna try this one. Um Yeah, it's the arrow, right? That's definitely what. That's definitely
Auburn
very
time.
funny. Oh God. So why did you make that? Like why
I
did you
just thought
make
it'd be
that?
like silly.
Oh hey, the right tutorial.
I wonder if it breaks if you're in like the other stuff screen here.
No, it's fine actually here.
Like so it only breaks when you try to go to the
Yeah.
play screens.
Yeah. My question is why did it change the color of the background? That's like something that really like bugged me.
It changed the color of the background because it happened when with the transition to the play screen.
Mm. Okay.
So like when you go to the play screen, it'll change to whatever the level background color is.
Mhm.
So like it didn't get rid of the tutorial pop-up, but it did switch to the play screen. Then it like died and broke. I don't know what happened. I should be able to recreate it later.
Yeah, to be
Then
fair,
like
I
figure
didn't
out what
really
happened.
do any steps. I literally just opened the game and tried to launch one of them. And then you can. There's cunt and cust. No idea what those are about.
Controller and custom keybinds.
Oh. Doesn't seem to be working either. Pressing space, enter.
No, the controller works. No, you just switch them and then go like up or down.
Uh. Uh.
You probably don't want a controller. You want the keys to be shown unless you're using a controller.
Yeah.
That does work.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, I'll get there eventually. But yeah, no, that's definitely that's very fun. Um. All right. Uh, I'm going through my question, making sure I didn't miss any important points here. Yeah, no, I think I've pretty much went through all of my question. Do you have anything to say to the world or anyone that might be able to see this?
I don't really think so.
All right.
Yeah, I can't think of anything right now.
Honestly, that's fair. Um, I'll be probably uploading this on YouTube tomorrow during the day. Um, thank you so much for playing the game. For well, playing the game. Well, for making the game first of all. Uh,
I could play the game and then like flex on you real quick.
yeah, yeah. If you want to do that, I can show the world how good you are at your own game. You know what? Let me do that before we end it for now. Let's
Just to prove like I can actually play my own game and like is like some sort of fair. I play tested it for myself. It is balanced to me.
yeah. Uh okay, let me make sure I don't um let me make sure I don't dox anything important. So give me a split second. uh no, that's RDMs. That's it. Okay, perfect. All right. All right. Go
Here we go.
ahead.
Here we go. But I didn't hit the skip for hard mode. Whatever.
Oh god. Yeah, no, the I can definitely see the skill ceiling in the in the castle game.
I don't know. The key mashing itself isn't like an issue for me. I don't know.
Oh, usually key mashing isn't really an issue, but but I feel like just selecting the right unit, it bugs me so hard. God. Oh yeah, you. Oh my god, that burger speed! Holy crap! Look at them go. This is. I've never been told. I've never been displayed skill issue, but that's definitely what it meant.
And also, if you notice, like at the border for the level title, I make it
Right.
cooler for the higher
Hell
difficulties.
yeah, you should make a season pass skins.
But if you beat like a certain level, you unlock level skips, so you don't have to play the slower levels in a difficulty.
Oh really?
You don't
How
want.
far do you need to go?
It's different for every difficulty, how many levels you have to go past. That's mainly because the higher difficulties are shorter in total length.
All right, level 3. So things I'll things I'll never be able to see in my life. All right. Level 3 of the hard mode.
And I'm not sure like why like I don't really struggle with the game. Maybe I've play tested enough. I don't know. Or like I'm just like built different for this. Like I made a game that I would be like good at. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's I think that's really important for game development. And please correct me if I'm wrong, but um, I feel like making a game, you need to be like you need to be your number one biggest fan of the game, if that makes any
I've
sense.
also like play tested like every like individual game a bunch and stuff.
Yeah, that definitely
That's like
helps.
part of it.
I love how Cletus just stays dead there for like the whole thing. Once you kill him, he's just dead.
I feel I wanted to. I thought about adding text, but I don't know what word would be good. I feel like wasted is really good, but that's for if you lose, right?
Right.
I don't know what word I should say if you beat Cletus.
Hmm.
I feel like wasted would be the word, but that's the lost thing, right?
Yeah. Maybe you could put wasted when you win and get good if you lose. Like,
No, I wanted to be like nice and Western thing, like
hmm.
nice and Western theme,
Yeah.
but like nothing's as good as wasted, and there's only one word wasted, right? I
Right.
don't know how to.
Yeah. I. Hmm.
Such a perfect word for the mini game, and I don't know what else to use, so I just have them lay there.
Wasted too. See, I
I think
didn't know
next
you could
level is the
destroy the
first name
spikes with
level
the.
here,
I didn't know you could destroy the spikes with the dash. That's something new to me.
and here's an example of one of the name levels.
Breathe easy. Any reason why you chose that name?
Jay Z.
No, like
It's the
the.
last track on the blueprint. The like a lyrical exercise slash breathe easy.
Oh,
That's the inspiration for that. And I
nice.
also want it to be like kind of taunty. It's like the first time you'd make it to this level, like it's like oh breathe easy, like chill, but it's like the worst level you've ever played.
Hmm. Yeah, I can see that being the worst level I've ever played in terms of difficulty, at least.
Mm. So you're like you're losing your mind here. You're panicking, and then it's like breathe easy.
I've had
Game
at
tells you to
least.
relax.
I've already
I don't
had
know.
like 3 panic attacks since I've started watching you. So I'm sure things are going well. God, level 6. I can't even fathom like reaching level like 3. This is funny. I feel like it's those kind of games where like you watch someone who knows and who's good at the game, and
Mm.
the skill ceiling is so goddamn high that it's actually so satisfying to be playing.
Mm.
Like to be watching, sorry. Like when I'm not playing and I'm not like suffering my ass because I suck at it, I feel like it's very fun. Like I could see it replace those like Subway Surfers and like GTA car crash videos on top of like reels or such like that. I could see gameplay of that game.
I feel like this is a game for like more tryhards who like want and to put time into a harder arcade game.
Yeah, no,
And I feel like
definitely.
I don't expect this to be any sort of popular
I feel
because
like
this is for like the real gamers, you know?
they're real gamers, 100%. Yeah, no, honestly, it's I'm kind of wish I was a real gamer, but eventually maybe I'll ascend to that level. I believe in I believe in my skills. That's a blatant lie. I'm sorry.
I feel like this game might just take like a while to like get used to if you haven't like developed it and like put as much time into it as me.
Yeah,
Because like that's definitely part of it. Like I've been every step of the way for these games. Like I'm like easily the most used to all the games, like control wise and like muscle memory wise.
yeah. It's definitely a muscle memory game. I feel like the top player. Well, right now it's you, but I feel like eventually it's the type of things where you would get every single burger like combination like memorization. It's like, oh, I like you see the ingredients that you need, and right away you just know you just know which one you need.
For the
So,
most part, I know like what I need to press for each ingredient.
God, that's crazy. Honestly, some of the games kind of made me feel like a grandmother playing like a video games.
Mm.
Oh, I love how you also don't even have like the indication of what button to press anymore. I just realized that.
Yeah, I like the game without it better.
Oh my god. Is that an option in the settings?
Yeah, it's the control icons main
Ooh.
menu.
Oh, yeah, 225 speed is definitely getting faster.
It was a 350 earlier. That was only like 3 games, I think.
Ooh, I missed that part.
That was the first of the faster than 300% levels in hard mode. Oh, now I'm actually like starting to
If you
get
need
into
to
it.
go
This it's
silent
getting
to
up there now.
focus, of course, feel free to do so.
Like I can feel myself like starting to like actually like have to lock in.
God, I love how you need to start. You start to lock in at level 9. And I had to lock in at level 2. And even
Is
then,
the next named level. This is because Yiza wouldn't add my decks to showcase. Yiza doesn't love me for cards and castles.
oh, okay.
This is like one of the specific references, like kind of that hard I mentioned, put into the game.
Hmm.
Like I feel like somebody would be like, "Oh, what does that mean?" I wonder. It
Yeah,
means
I don't
Yiza
think.
doesn't love me and doesn't add my decks to the showcase and cards and castles.
Yeah,
I made a
if you
magnum
didn't
opus
tell
and
me, I wouldn't have known.
I made this like magnum opus of a Scream deck recently. No, that's probably not getting added. Yiza doesn't love me.
I don't think
All
I've
my
ever
decks like meme
played.
decks.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever
Still
played
my
Cards and
Hydra
Castle.
OTK.
It's funny how you just put his name into there and be like, "You hate me." Oh god.
400% speed. We're going now.
God, this
Oh,
is actually so impressive.
oh,
I muted myself
I leave the shape.
not to bother them,
I think I got it.
but
I pressed left.
damn.
It's the
Well,
first time I've seen the 400%.
really. So
Yeah,
would
I haven't play tested like after adding the higher difficulties a whole lot yet.
hey, what do you get to put your name?
If you beat one of the high scores, you get to put it in.
Oh, right. I love how you made it 4 letters. Feels like it's conveniently enough letters to put Lena. But
The real reason is how it's how I am saving the stuff.
mm,
Okay,
uh,
so
oh wow.
I had to save it really janky with the Electron JavaScript. I can't use variables
Mm-hmm.
to use local storage in JavaScript.
Okay.
So I just have a separate function to save one letter, a separate function to save one letter for every letter in a save file.
Huh.
You can use letters and numbers and an underscore for a function name in JavaScript, but I can't use a space. It's like the real reason there's not a space option for those
Huh. Okay.
is I can't add it for I can't have a function for saving a space in my janky way of saving like the files.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah. I definitely
I was
understand
gonna
that.
have spaces.
Yeah. No. That's actually very interesting. All right. Well, I believe that you showed me you showed me how what it is to be a true gamer. We've seen Sheepus, and you've beaten. I may not have defeated your game, but you've defeated my questions. So I yet again I will let you say the N word here. So if you have anything to say to the wonderful people watching right now, feel free to do so.
Yeah, I think it's super cool that you like check out indie games and stuff. It's just like cool stuff. You get to see cool games, meet cool people.
Yeah. And thank you so much again for accepting to participate, being the
Mm.
second test subject to my silly little interview. Today, I've learned that there's a couple things I would like to change to my interview process. I feel like I need to make it more myself. And
Mm.
some of the questions have felt a bit too generic for me. So if you have any comments, of course, I'm also very eager to hear about them.
I thought you were fine. Your question seemed alright, but you're like the interviewer person.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much for accepting and taking some of your precious time to come and yap about your game on stream.
Mm.
Yeah, so I will wish you a wonderful rest of night on this, and
Mm. Cool.
I'll probably play some more 9 games 2 buttons on my own, and I'll let you know if I have other kind of feedback.
Mm.
All right, well, thank you so much, Lena, and have a wonderful day.
You too.
See ya.